Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Moment with Gabby. I am your host, Gabrielle Mosa. Today we're going to be talking about the pageantry world. With me today is the Miss Universe for Nandi County. She's going to be telling us more about herself and more about the pageantry world. Stay tuned for more. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified for new episodes. Karibu sana, Brenda.
Thank you.
So tell us in a nutshell, who is Brenda?
Brenda is a go-getter. She is a risk taker, and she pushes herself to get to where she's supposed to be and what she wants. Yeah.
I love those qualities. They're very, nice.
Yeah.
So tell us, you recently won the Miss Universe for Nandi County. Tell us more about that.
Winning that pageant was a good platform for me, so that I could streamline my initiatives and push forward with my projects. So winning the Miss Universe Nandi County will create that platform for me, and I'll be able to go ahead and reach out to a lot of people. Yeah.
How were you able to find out about the pageantry?
This was the 5th edition, so through the internet. Yeah.
And then do you apply, or tell us about the steps there?
They normally have application forms online, so that whoever wants to apply can apply. Yeah.
Most people think pageantry is about beauty and glamour, but there's more that goes into that.
Yeah, because when somebody hears the word pageantry, they just think of the glamour, the glitz, and they don't really think that there's a lot of work that is involving, like even charity work. Yeah, and projects, you have to submit proposals, there's deadline to meet. You actually have to go to the ground and talk to people. Yeah, so it's not just about looking good and walking and just having the title.
Yeah.
You have to have an initiative or a project that you're pushing through, a project that actually you had started before.
Before the pageant.
Before the pageant. So you just need a boosting or something. Yeah.
What was your project about?
Fighting gender-based violence through the mindset. Yeah, because everything is just about the mindset. When we're able to fight gender-based violence, or let me say abuse, from the mindset, we can be able to change the story for many generations. If you change the story for one person, you've changed the entire generation for that family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what makes you so passionate about gender-based violence?
Let's just say, I don't like using the word survivor. I'm a victorious or something, yeah. I once experienced abuse and I was able to come out of it successfully, and you see I'm here now and I'm living. Yeah.
That's a lovely story. When you won the pageantry, did you think that you would win?
Let me just say, on the morning of that day, I was optimistic, yes, that something good will come out of it. Like, life continues, whether you win or not. There's always a next time you can participate. On that particular morning, I remember backstage, I was crying a little because I could feel some pressure. Yeah, and at one point I was even telling myself I could just go back home and just drop everything. Then I remembered, no, I've come from so far. It's here, let's just face this.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Yeah.
So you did it and you conquered it. And
Yeah.
Let's backtrack a little about the pageantry. So you first submit your proposal.
Yeah.
And then on the day itself, now what exactly happens?
On the day of the pageant, we have the categories for presentation. So the first presentation is your project. You present your project, then we go to, there's an opening dance where the contestants dance, and then there's a cultural wear, there's evening wear, and evening is the last one. There's a creative wear. So the creative wear should be like a symbol of what you believe in, the way you can fight gender-based violence. Yeah, so we had many people who were having creative wares that symbolized what they believe in, that they can use to fight gender-based violence. Yeah.
And then after that, now the judges ask you questions. Do the judges ask you questions?
Yeah, you ask there. It's like having two Q&A sessions. The last Q&A session, but then there's that Q&A when you're presenting your project. Somebody can just stop you when you're presenting and ask you, you've said blah, 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 what are you going to do to reach there?
So you really have to be quick on your feet.
Yeah, you have to be quick on your feet because there's also a timer. So when the timer goes off, your set is dimmed.
Yeah.
There's that light that just goes off, and time is up.
Yeah. So you have to be quick with it and very smart.
Yeah. The good thing is that you have ample time to prepare for. You are not just told that the presentation. You're told 1 month before the pageant that you will have this time duration for each category. Yeah.
I like that. So that means you're very smart and quick on your feet.
Yeah.
That's very nice. So tell us, what makes you so passionate about being a Miss Universe for Nandi County, aside from your projects and everything?
Because I want to be a symbol of hope. I want that man or that woman who is undergoing abuse to know that they can conquer and come out and make something out of themselves. They don't have to endure abuse of all kinds. We know gender-based violence, most people think it's just physical. It's not physical alone. There's emotional abuse, financial abuse, socioeconomic abuse. So somebody can be suffering in one way or another. They're not ready to speak up. So I want to be that person when they say, oh, if this one managed, even me, I can do it. You see, and then eventually they can come and speak up and say, I've been undergoing this without feeling shame or being a victim. Which goes back to my project about fighting from the mindset. If we are able to fight gender-based violence from the mindset, we'll find lesser victims being actually victimized and mocked because people are changing the mindset. Now let's listen to the victim. We give less power to the perpetrator.
True. So from Miss Universe Nandi, would you like to be Miss Universe Kenya or?
Yeah, maybe someday. But I can still use what I have now to reach out to people.
True.
Yeah.
What are the challenges you've faced so far?
Challenges, maybe going to do events in other counties. You have to ask for permission. You can't just go and host events. Like I submitted my proposal and a letter for county to go and do an event. So I'm still waiting for feedback. Hopefully it will be positive. So I can go and do an event.
And what are the positive sides to it? Does it open for you doors? Do people come and give you proposals for various things?
Yeah, people are becoming, like, they're coming up to ask questions about abuse. So my work is just to encourage them. If they want to speak up, when they're ready to speak up. Because I cannot force somebody to speak up. But if they reach out, I'll just guide them the right way. And then they'll make decision for themselves. My work is just to encourage and give them hope.
What makes you as Brenda focused on your goals, or what makes you so passionate about the various things you do?
Because I believe I was put into this world for a purpose. So my purpose, if I'm able to fulfill my purpose through reaching out to people, that is something worth waking up to every day, that God has woken me up today, so I can be able to change somebody's life or just give positive impacts.
That's lovely. What advice would you have for young girls who would like to participate in pageants or just make a change in their county or the country or the world?
To start from where they are. You don't necessarily have to have the title. You can have time in your hands. You're just there, you're doing nothing, and yet there's somebody there, neighbor, undergoing something. You can start to make positive changes from where you are. You just start from where you are with what you are. And if you're in school, you should finish school first. Don't drop school for other curriculum activities. You can combine them. It's good to have the academics and also participate in pageantry. So if you are not getting something from pageantry, you're getting from education. You also like to see young girls being empowered financially.
True.
It gives them a lot of freedom, and also some women are stuck in abusive situations because they are depending financially on the abuser. So they have no place to go. If they were empowered financially, they could be able to stand on their own.
It's good to have very many sources.
Very many sources of income.
Before we take a short break, what would you like your end goal to be in terms of your gender-based violence works? Would you like to start an organization or an NGO?
To start an organization that will be able to reach people through various platforms. even social media can be used to reach thousands of people, because nowadays we have a lot of people on social media, over millions. Yeah, and also on ground. Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a short break for now. In the upcoming segment, we'll be talking more about her life outside of pageantry. Welcome back, guys, and thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget, if you have not liked or commented or subscribed, kindly do that. In this new segment, we're going to be talking more about her personal, not personal really, but more about her life outside of pageantry. So you've landed a few roles in some films. Tell us more about that and which films you've landed these roles in.
Okay, I've made appearance in 3 TV shows, mostly on Maisha Magicist, and it has been a journey. I didn't just drop there and I'm on set. Before I got my first role, which was an extra role, and I didn't even think that I would get to feature in other more. I thought it was just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Before then, I had been to auditions for 6 good years. 6 good years, just going for auditions, in and out, no callback, no nothing, no email. And when I received that phone call for an extra role, at that point I was almost giving up on that industry.
Yeah.
But then the call came and they asked me, are you interested in being an extra? So I told myself, yes, why not? This might be a platform, a stepping stone. Yeah. So I accepted to be an extra, and I went and did my best. I didn't think they'd call back, but they did call me again, and apparently that was a recurring role. So I kept going and going from, that was Selina, from season 2 to season 6 up to the end. But mostly it was the office scenes. So in between season 2 and 6, I also got to feature in Monica, season 3. It was a hospital scene. So that is something to add to my resume, so making steps. And then the recent one was Kina. Yeah, I was given for a street person, like a chokora. Yeah, so and I went and did my best. So hopefully there'll be more. Yeah, because it's a journey, it's a continuous journey, and if you have a passion for it, definitely you'll go far. It's the passion, it's about the passion when it comes to film. Yeah, I also did a short film in 2019. It was featured on Machawood Film Festival and it became first runners-up. It's called Man Down. It's something to do with gender-based violence again. Yeah.
Where did your passion from acting come from?
I was an active drama member in school, and I think it was actually burnt when we were in Form 4 because we didn't want to go to class. We wanted to do drama, so the principal just woke up and said Form 4s are doing this, so no more Form 4s and Form 3s are not allowed to enter drama. It's just Form 1 and Form 2. Yeah, so I did a little bit of drama in school. Yeah, so I didn't realize that, by then I didn't realize it was something that I would like to pursue until that time when I was going for auditions and just seeing others being taken, and I said that's something I love to do. Then one time when I went for the role as an extra, then I realized that this was something I have a passion for, so I'd like to do it more. And you see, if you have the passion, it just comes out naturally, and you'll be called again. It has to be, you have to have passion in that industry. Without the passion, you cannot proceed. You'll just give up in the middle, because there's also pressure. You have to get your lines, and when you're in front there of the camera, it's not about the lines. You have to project these things emotionally. It's less of the lines. It's not about cramming and then you're just going there and reading all those lines in front of the camera. It has to be part of you. Sometimes there's a different short frame for you to get those lines, but you have to do it. So if it's a passion, you won't see it as I'm quitting now. You just say, let me do this, I can do this. Yeah, and then you feel good after that. When you see yourself even for 1 minute, you say, you forget the all that hard work, the pressure, and you feel good about it, and you know, I want to proceed with this.
Passion is very important.
Your passion is very important in everything, basically in everything you do. If you don't have a passion in everything you're doing, you won't succeed.
And you won't be your best.
Yeah, you won't be your best.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're just doing for the sake of doing. But when you have the passion, you are happy doing it. Yeah.
Okay. So apart from your landing a role in Selina, these other roles, by you, did you audition, or you were called, or someone saw your resume? How did you
I auditioned. I sent a monologue. You send a monologue, and sometimes you can tell them I have experience, and you can send them small clippings or just pictures from your previous work, and you can tell them that they can ask for recommendations from people you've worked with.
Okay.
So yeah, you do auditions. Up to now, I still do auditions. Yeah.
So how do you learn about these auditions? Do you learn about them online, or is there a community? How do you learn about them?
Yeah, we have some small groups on the internet where upcoming actors, voiceover artists, so sometimes they post flyers there. So whoever is interested in going for the auditions, you just go. And sometimes if you follow the right people, you'll see they post them in their timelines. Okay. So they'll tell you Kenya National Theatre, a certain date from 10 to 5, we are auditioning for this program. You can come. Sometimes they don't mind if you have experience or not. Yeah.
There's this narrative of Kenya, or the Kenyan film industry, always reusing the old actors or the known actors. Do you think that's true? Or do you think the Kenyan industry is now fishing for new talent?
Let me answer that based to me, not any other person. What I believe in film industry, it's about the investments. So there's this somebody somewhere who is the one who is funding a program. So if I want my money to come back, I'll want to use actors that are known, because my money will come back. The TV stations will buy these programs because of so and so, and I'll get my money back. But there's this other investor who doesn't mind. He's a loaded fellow, so I don't mind. Get new actors. Just get new actors. So it's about the investment. It's not just like we are going to just use these ones, we don't want new talents. There's always opportunity for new talents.
So there's a whole thought process behind it. It's not favoritism.
It's not favoritism. Plus the passion again and the talent. You might say you want to do it, but then when you're there, you can't do it.
True. Who are your favorite actors or actresses that you look up to in Kenya or globally?
In Kenya, you look up to Brenda Jereno and Tokodi. In the US, Taraji
GP Henson.
Yeah.
Okay. They're really good actors, especially Tokodi has been in the field for quite some time, in the industry rather. Would you like to pursue acting as a full-time career, or?
That's something I would do full-time.
Full-time?
Because of the joy I feel when I just sit down there to watch myself, even if it's for 5 minutes. I'd like to feel that joy continuously. Okay,
that's lovely. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, mentoring young ones, and giving them platforms so that they can help themselves.
That's lovely. So aside from pageantry, aside from acting, what else do you do for fun, or what else do you do to keep yourself busy?
Parenting, and just some physical exercises.
So would you say you're an athletic person?
I don't necessarily go to the gym, but I like doing things like yoga, aerobics. Those are somehow a bit light. I can't lift things. And sometimes I watch documentaries also, mostly for wildlife.
Okay, that's interesting. I really enjoyed our conversation, and thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, you can tell people where they can find you on the social media handle.
You can find me on Instagram at Brenda Jereno, and also Facebook. I don't have any other. It's a lot of work. I'm only on Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp.
All right.
Thank
you very much, guys, for staying tuned and keeping it locked. I've been your host, Gabrielle Mossa. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at NewsunplugKE. See you until next time. Bye.